Hi, my name is Krish, and today I'm going to try to teach you the 4 C's in just 4 minutes. I'm going to simplify it, but I believe this is all you're going to need to know. The first C is carat weight. Carat weight is how heavy a diamond is. It's not actually how large it is, but often the heavier a diamond, the larger it looks. The average diamond carat weight in the USA is 1.9 carats. So that kind of gives you a good barometer. For the past few decades until about 2021, the average diamond size in the US was around 1 carat. But recently, because of lab diamonds, people have been buying larger and larger stones, which is why the average carat weight is now 1.9 carats. The second C we're going to talk about is cut. Cut is simply how beautifully a diamond is proportioned and how well its geometry is. When buying a diamond, always buy an ideal cut stone or an excellent cut stone. Don't settle for a good cut or a very good cut stone. Not only are the good cuts and very good cuts not going to be as sparkly, but also oftentimes the carat weight in those stones are more in the vertical direction. So a good cut or very good cut stone actually looks smaller than an excellent or ideal cut stone. The third C is color. Color is simply how icy white a stone is versus if it starts to have a little bit of warmth or yellow in it. The whitest diamond is going to be a D color, and it goes from D to E to F to G to H to I to J, K, L, M, and so on. At Do Amore, we stop at J, so we go from D through J. A D color diamond is going to be icy white. A J color diamond is going to have a little bit of warmth in it. Usually, if you're buying a natural diamond, we suggest buying something between a D, E, F, and G color. If you're buying a lab diamond, we would stick with D, E, F color. The reason is lab diamond certifications aren't as strict as natural diamonds, so we always try to, take off the last one. So if lab, D, E, F, if natural, D, E, F, G. One caveat, if you're buying yellow gold or rose gold, you can probably add one color to that. You could probably do D through G on lab or D through H on natural. That's because the warmth from the yellow gold or the rose gold is going to be more than the stone, so you're not really going to notice that slight warmth in the stone anyways. Finally, clarity is the last C. Clarity is how free a diamond is of inclusions. So you go from flawless to Si2. Si means slightly included. So when you see these letters like Si1, that means slightly included number 1, or Si2 means slightly included number 2. If you see VVS1, that means very, very slightly included number 1, and so on. With lab diamonds, we suggest you stick with flawless up to VS1, and you avoid VS2, Si1, and Si2. With natural diamonds, you can go up to a VS2 and try to avoid Si1 and Si2 if you want something clean to the naked eye. Now, if you're on a budget, Si1 could make sense, and we can help you find an eye clean Si1, so you can pay for an Si1 but get the benefits of like a VS2. The only other caveat with clarity is if you're buying something like an emerald cut or an Asscher cut, try to upgrade your clarity by 1 level. So instead of buying a VS1, go for a VVS2. The reason for this is emeralds and Asschers, because they don't have much sparkle in the center, you can see the inclusions very easily, so always upgrade your clarity by 1 level. If we can be of any help with your search, please do not hesitate to contact us. It would be our pleasure, and this is our passion, so please feel free to contact us, send us what you're looking for, and we'd be happy to go in a little bit more depth and send you a couple of perfect diamonds that meet your budget and meet your criteria.